Good day. Our topic now is one-to-one function. A function f is one-to-one if for each x in the domain of the function there is exactly one y in the range, and no y in the range is the image of more than one x in the domain. So para mas maintindihan natin, ay maggagawa tayo dito ng illustration of the domain and the range. So if we have the domain or domain, so ano ba yung mga elements niya? So halimbawa gusto nating ilagay is 1, 2, 3, 4, and we have the range. So nilagyan natin ng mga elements din. Let's say we have A, B, C, D. And if A is the image of 1, and 2 is B is the image of 2, C is the image of 3, and D is the image of 4. So this is one-to-one function kasi nasatisfy yung sinasabi dito sa taas. So each x in the domain, so ano ba yung mga x's in the domain? Ito yung 1, 2, 3, 4. And there is exactly one y in the range. So sa bawat domain meron ding isang meron siyang corresponding one element in the range sa bawat isa na element sa domain. And sabi dito, no y in the range is the image of more than one x in the domain. So ibig sabihin, wala tayo dito na dalawang domain na nakakorespond sa isang element ng range. So pagka ganon, na-satisfy natin itong sinasabi dito sa taas, so we can say that the function is one-to-one function. A function is not one-to-one if two different elements in the domain correspond to the same element in the range. So gawa ulit tayo ng domain dito. So we have the domain and the range. So paano natin maintindihan yung sinasabi doon sa taas? So if we have 1, 2, 3, 4 elements in the domain, and then we have, let's say, A, B, C elements in our range. So if 1 correspond to A, and 2 correspond to B, and 4 correspond to C, and 3 also correspond to C. So dyan na natin makikita na two different elements in the domain. So there are two different elements in the domain. Yun yung 3, may 3 at saka merong 4, correspond to the same element in the range. So nag-correspond lang siya doon. Nag-correspond yung dalawang yun, yung 3 and 4 sa C na naandun sa range. So if this happen, this is not a one-to-one function. This is still a function, but this is not one-to-one. So di ba ang tawag natin dito ay many-to-one. So tingnan natin din yung mga illustration dito. So we have the first example, the domain and the range. Yung x sub 1, x sub 2, x sub 3, then y sub 1, y sub 2, y sub 3. So for each element in the domain, there is exactly one element in the range. So therefore, it is one-to-one function. So for number 2, the same nung huli kong example kanina, we have yung x sub 1 correspond to y sub 1, but x sub 2 also correspond to y sub 1. Kaya doon pa lang, ito ay not one-to-one function na. But pagdating dito sa pangatlo, mapapansin nyo yung x sub 1 correspond to y sub 1, and yung x sub 1 ay nag-correspond kay y sub 2. So two different two different elements in the range correspond to one element in the domain. So pagka ganon, hindi na siya magiging 1-to-1 kasi hindi na siya magiging 1-to-1 function kasi hindi na talaga siya function dun pa lang sa sa pag determine natin kung function ba or hindi. So since hindi na siya function, so it can never be 1-to-1 function. Next, dito tayo sa application ng function na 1-to-1 at hindi 1-to-1 sa real life situation. So yung mother function daw, ito yung may consider natin as not 1-to-1 kasi hindi naman lahat ng nanay ay isa lang yung anak. Okay, may mga nanay na dalawang anak, may nanay na isang anak. So meron naman maraming anak, kaya hindi siya pwedeng maging 1-to-1 function. Next, yung social security function naman, ito ang makukonsider natin na 1-to-1 function kasi ang isang tao ay meron lang isang social security number. So hindi pwede na ang isang tao ay may dalawang social security number at ito ay isang halimbawa ng 1-to-1 function application to real life. And then ang next naman natin dito sa slide na to is the function below 1-to-1. So 1-to-1 ba ito? So ang sagot natin dito ay hindi ito 1-to-1 kasi merong tatlong elements sa domain na nag-correspond lang sa isang element sa range. So dapat ay for each element of the domain dapat ay correspond to exactly one element in the range lang. Unique element in the range. So pagka ganito na nangyari, so this is not 1-to-1 function. Okay, we have another way of determining if the function is 1-to-1. And this is by the use of the horizontal line test. So this is the theorem. So if horizontal lines intersect the graph of a function f in at most one point. So take note, in at most one point, then the function is 1-to-1 function. So let us use the graph to determine whether the function is 1-to-1. So if we have f of x equals 2x squared minus 5x plus 1, and this is the graph of that function, so when we draw a horizontal line below the x-axis, there is no point of intersection. Naalala niyo ba yung sinabi kanina ng theorem na the point of intersection is at most 1 point. So dito wala pa. So pwede pa siya. Pag nag-draw tayo dito sa x-axis mismo, so meron siyang 1 point of intersection kung ang vertex niya ay naandoon mismo sa x-axis. But if we draw a horizontal line above the x-axis, you can see that there are 2 points of intersection. So pagdating dito, hindi na nasatisfy yung hinihingi ng theorem. So kasi doon ang sabi, the point of intersection is at most 1 point. So lagpas na tayo doon. Therefore, we can consider this as not a 1-to-1 function. So this is not a 1-to-1 function. Next, ito. So if we have the function f of x equals x cubed plus x minus 2, is it 1-to-1? Okay. So pag nagdrawing tayo ng horizontal line dito, ilan ang point of intersection? Ilan po? Lagyan natin ng arrow dito sa both end ng ating graph. So meron siyang 1 point of intersection kasi extending kasi itong ating graph going to negative infinity. So meron siyang 1 point of intersection. So pag nagdrawing ka dito, may isang point of intersection ulit ng line, di ba, horizontal line. Kung nag-drawing ka dito, meron pa rin one point of intersection. So, sa lahat ng iyong i-drawing na horizontal line, there is one point of intersection at hindi nag-exceed sa one point of intersection, then we can say that this function is one-to-one function. So, ito yung ating exercises. Determine if it is one-to-one function or not. So, paano natin ma-determine kung one-to-one function to? So, para mas makita natin, let us use a diagram. Okay, or what we call the mapping diagram. So, nandito yung first group of numbers. So, that is the domain. And we have the range. Alam mo naman natin na ang domain and range ay nanggagaling sa set of real numbers. Kaya pwedeng pare silang number. So, ano yung mga element ng domain? Yun yung mga first element ng ordered pair natin. Yung 1, 2, 3, and 4. While yung range natin naman dito, ibahin natin ang kulay. Ang mga range dito ay 2, 3, 4, 5. So, saan nagko-correspond ang 1? So, 1 correspond to 2, 2 correspond to 3, 3 correspond to 4, and 4 corresponds to 5. So, ano to? One-to-one or not? So, this example is one-to-one function. Okay? So, next natin, ayan. So, ito bang illustration dito sa ating mapping diagram ay nagpapakita ng one-to-one function or not? So, si Anna ay Catholic, si Lorna ay born again, si Aida ay Muslim, si Katrina ay INC. Is it one-to-one function or not? Okay, you are very good. So, this example is classified as one-to-one function. So, bakit naging one-to-one function ang religion? Kasi, hindi pwede na ang isang tao ay dalawa yung religion niya. Halimbawa, ikaw, sinasabi mo ba na ikaw ay Catholic? At the same time, ay sinasabi mong Muslim ka ngayon? So, hindi. So, kung tayo ay pwede, magbago tayo ng religion someday, pero sa ngayon, hindi pwede ng isang tao ay may dalawang religion. Kaya ito ay one-to-one function. So, ito naman yung graph natin. So, we will use the horizontal line test if this is one-to-one. So, this line, yung red line natin is extending on opposite side, di ba? Ito ba ay one-to-one or not? So, kung magdodrawing tayo dito ng horizontal line, sabihin nyo, sir, wala, ano yan? Walang point of intersection. So, meron pa rin siyang point of intersection kasi nga, extending yung ating line. So, may isang point of intersection doon. So, what if kung dito tayo magdodrawing ng horizontal line, so, meron pa rin siyang one point of intersection. So, kahit saan ka dyan magdrawing, ay meron lang siyang one point of intersection. Therefore, ang function na ito is one-to-one function. Okay? So, next. Ito naman kaya na function na to. Is it one-to-one or not? So, pag dito ka nag-drawing sa taas ng horizontal line, so, meron siyang one point of intersection. So, kung dito ka naman magdodrawing sa baba, meron pa rin siyang one point of intersection. Pero kung dito ka na magdodrawing, so, ilang point of intersection na? Okay, meron ng 3 points of intersection. So, hindi na siya at most 1. Therefore, this one is not one-to-one. This is not one-to-one function. Okay? So, next topic natin ay inverse function naman. So, I hope na may natutunan kayo ngayon. At yung topic na one-to-one function na ating pinag-aralan ay magagamit natin when we discuss the inverse function. So, thank you ulit sa inyong pakikinig at God bless sa inyong lahat.